Earlier in this conversation, you mentioned a home studio.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the first recording studio set up for you back then?
Yeah, because she had one, and then I had got my own. My mama had, she had got like a settlement or something. I think she had got hurt on the job, and she had got a check, and she asked me what I want, and I was like, shit, I want a computer and a mic and the software, and I got my own. I just started recording at the house for like 4 years.
Remember what computer it was, what microphone it was, and what software?
It was a Toshiba computer. I know that. It was old, and it was, I can't remember the mic, but the software was like Mixcraft. Back then it was like $80 to get it.
Now, do you remember your first song or what you were rapping about back then?
Yeah. The first song I put out for real and got a response on, it was called Dead Men. We were just rapping about just random shit, just teenagers.
Were any of those raps true back then?
Oh yeah. We were talking shit though.
You remember how you released it?
Oh yeah, YouTube. I mean not YouTube, Facebook. I uploaded it. I had like my cousin had bootlegged me a video editor, and I had just made the video and then put it on Facebook.
You put it on Facebook or somebody else did?
I put it on my own Facebook. That's how I used to upload my music at first.
What was the reaction from your parents to that song?
I mean, my mama, my daddy really didn't, he wasn't really around like that. But my mama, sometimes little stuff, she'd let it slide because she knew I was good at it. So she'd let it slide. But sometimes she'd get on me a little bit about the lyrics, but she'd let it slide though.
She didn't like the cussing or the subject matter?
Like subjects, sometimes.
Has she ever asked you to remove a lyric or tone down your lyrics?
No, my mama, she got on a song with me one time. I got a song with her. But she done asked me to, not really turn it down. You know, she just be concerned sometimes. She feel like she don't want, you know what I'm saying, certain stuff to come, you know what I'm saying, to the surface. So sometimes, or I might give them a song with somebody else and she'll be like, man, I don't like what they talking about, so I don't want you to, you know what I'm saying, don't drop that song with them or something like that.
Have you stopped a song coming out of that nature in that example?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Did you ever tell the other artists why?
No, I don't think they really even, they were just playing, you know, so we were younger. Like, I ain't gonna say they were playing, like they were serious on what they were saying, but they didn't care about the song like that. And all of us that got on it, and then once we got done with it, we were just listening. And my mom was like, man, she didn't think that was a good idea to drop that.
What were you talking about on there, or what were they talking about on there?
Shit, they were talking about some get back. They were talking about damn hurting some shit. Yeah, it was a serious situation. And they were making it clear on the song. And she just felt like, I ain't need to attach to it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't need to put that out.
It could put you in danger.
Or him or anybody, it just can cause some controversy.
Was it an actual diss song or just a song about some get back?
I mean, it was more like a song, like we were just talking about, it was like shout out to our set. And we were just talking about us. And he had just started talking about a situation. Now,
you have a song with your mother on it?
Yeah, for sure. It's called Weekend Girl.
And if people want to listen to it, what platform is it on?
Well, I got it on YouTube, but it's private though. I had made it private where only I could see it.
And what did your mom actually do on that song? Was it just like a clip of her talking, or she did a skit, or what?
Nah, man, she was singing, then she was rapping. She was talking about, she was going hard.
Was this the first time she ever done that, or was she a recording artist herself when she was younger?
I mean, she used to rap, but she never really was getting in the studio. Like her and her brother, my uncle, they rap. So I guess it comes through the bloodline, but that was her first time getting on the mic though.
And whose idea was that?
Hers, because I had the studio at the crib and I would make songs and she'd be like, man, we can do this together. And I was like, all right, we can do it. And we ended up really doing it. She got on like 2 or 3 songs.
Any that are out that people could listen to?
Nah, I got them all though. I just be holding them.
Why'd you make that one particular song private?
Cause once I started getting serious with it, you know what I'm saying, it won't up to par. Like if we were gonna do it, we can do it in the real studio, make it sound good.
Now, when it comes to your recording, Do you like recording during the day or at night?
During the day, like afternoon,
Why?
because I get tired at night, and I feel like that make me sluggish. I get sleepy.
Are you a loner in the studio?
I go either way. I can focus. I feel like I can go harder, like when it's a song that's deep and it's meantful. I want to be by myself. But if it's something turned up, I can have everybody in here with me because they gonna hype me up. They gonna make me go harder.
Do you record inside the mic booth or outside of it?
Inside the booth.
Because?
You mean like with a like in a booth that's closed, right?
Yeah, some
Yeah.
people record inside the actual mic booth that's closed, and some will sit by the engineer and do it outside of the mic booth and
Oh,
record.
I do it in the booth, cause that's how the studio was set up. Like the home ones was outside. It wasn't no booths. Like a lot of my first studios was just rooms that we were just rapping in. But now I go to the studios that got closed booths.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Because?
Cause like I can, when I feel like it, I can just go in there. I can cut the lights off and I can be in there, so I can get in that zone, just me.
Do you record sitting down or standing up?
Certain songs, like if it's a hype song, I'm gonna stand up for sure and hype. But if it's like me trying to explain myself or express myself, sometimes I sit down.
Now, when you're in the recording studio these days, top 3 things you need.
I need some wine. I need good microphone and my phone charge. That's all I need. So gotta have that.
Now, let's break some of this down. What's the phone for?
That's how I write. I write my music in my notes.
iPhone, Android phone?
I got an iPhone.
Have you tried Android?
Yeah, I had an Android one time since I've been older. I just didn't like it. I'm just so used to having iPhones where it's just like shit. That's how I'm rocking.
Ever tried the Android when it came to your music or no?
Nah, I've been buying iPhones so much. That's what I use.
When it comes to a microphone, is it a certain type of brand or a certain type of model?
No, it's a certain type of like price, a certain type of sound. Like I got a raspy voice, so I need to be clear. Like if I'm raspy and your mic make me more raspy, I'm not finna keep recording like that.
So what are the specifications? What's the price and that you require?
The mics is like $1,500 or better.
When it comes to your voice,
Mm-hmm.
was that something you were ever embarrassed about at one point?
I ain't like my voice at first. Like I'm always young, I used to hate hearing myself talking on recordings. And then like when I first started doing music, I'm like, damn, I don't like my voice. But everybody be like, man, you got it. The voice is perfect. Like it sounds good. Like you sound different. It's perfect. So it just warmed up to me. But I used to hate it though. Like man, I can't stand my voice. I just didn't like how it sounded.
Was it something you were ever teased about growing up?
Oh nah, hell no. If I ever got teased about my nose, yeah, having a big nose. Other than that, I could joke, so I ain't really get teased like that.
Did the joke stop at some point about the nose?
No, people gonna try to use that forever, but I'm gonna come hard when you say that. So.
When it comes to wine, is it a certain type of wine, a certain type of brand?
And like red wines, like dark red, like Moscato, shit like that. I like champagne too, like Bel Air, shit like that.
And what does that do for you in the studio exactly?
I mean, it just mellow me out, make me feel good.
Because it's something you need, are you an alcoholic?
No, it's just something like it put me in a different space. Like I don't drink all the time, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm like recreational use, like when I'm just chilling, another vibe, I get on it.
But when you're in the studio, do you always have some sort of alcohol, or it could be or it couldn't be, 50-50 type of thing?
Yeah, it's 50-50 because sometimes I might be running late or something. I won't even stop at the store, or I just be like, shit, and go straight in there.
Has the wine or champagne ever been an issue for your voice or studio?
Nah, but the weed do though. Like my homies from Cali, they come down and we get to smoking, and my voice will get done raspy, like where it don't even, to me it don't even sound like me no more. That shit get real raspy.
So you've had to end a studio session because of that?
Nah, they be like, that shit hard, keep going. I just keep rapping. That should be something crazy. That should sound crazy.
Never ever been too drunk or too high in the studio where you couldn't finish the session?
Nah, I don't get like that.
Now, because sometimes you may smoke, sometimes you may drink, but it's not all the time. I assume some of your music is sober, nothing in your system.
Yeah, I ain't no abuser or really no user like that. Like, if I smoke weed, it's recreational. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm by myself, I ain't gonna smoke. If you in there and you got, you know what I'm saying, I might hit it a couple times. But it ain't nothing like I need it. I got to smoke no blunt.
When it came to incorporating marijuana use or wine or champagne use in your music or your recording experience, was that something you were influenced to do, or was that just natural experimentation?
It was just natural experiment. I used to drink beer, like Heineken's and shit a lot. And when 2020 hit, I wanted to get serious with being like vegan or, you know what I'm saying, like more healthy and serious. So I stopped drinking beer and just started drinking wine. So that was the influence. It wasn't really no person or nothing.
Now, do you notice any difference in your music, aside from your voice changing when it comes to marijuana? Do you notice any difference in your actual music when you're under the influence of marijuana or under the influence of champagne or wine versus when you're not on anything?
I think I can get I can put a little bit more energy into it, like naturally, when it's under the influence of drinking. A little bit, I can put like a little more, I can be a little more aggressive, like easier.
Craziest studio story, if you have one.
Did a song with an artist, and then like the next week did a song with another artist, and they had beef and I didn't know. And the other artist ended up coming back to the studio, and niggas was just about to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, I'm in the middle of this shit. That shit is crazy.
What ended up happening?
The engineer ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting the lead, talking them through it, and it was all good.
Were these two artists able to ever fix that beef or that situation?
I don't know. I never looked into it. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was business, so I ain't never even want to take no sides or really even know.
Did either artist try to get you to choose a side?
Nah, but you know how people do. You know, if they don't like you, they gonna make sure you know they don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they don't tell me, they don't try to get me to pick no side. I do what I want to do, you know what I'm saying?
Care to share the names of these artists?
Nah, I'm good. But one of them you done interviewed though. I will say that though. So.